Respected and dearest friends, we really value you. You are so precious to us. Your time is precious to you. Making use of that precious time when you become such a great asset to the world will protect you as a most precious thing. So put your efforts in that direction and being precious and becoming preciously useful to the world can be in so many ways. Best of all is spiritual. To grow spiritually, glow spiritually, be precious to yourself and be precious to the world also. Even in the world, through your achievements, through your honesty, through your good values and qualities, become such a person of receiving respect and love from all. This is called true evolution. Not knowing it, just for some selfishness, ego, we just do all negative things, start falling down in our evolution. Instead of evolution, there is a devolution. Gita is the text, and all our Shastras are texts to guide us in this way. To evolve, thus prove to ourselves and the world that we are really an assets and we are really precious things. So try, think coolly, understand it, and see. So, like today, also every day, the three topics. All the three are again very precious topics today. First, the Bhajagovindam Shlokam, because almost we are coming to the conclusion. 23 are over, only 8 more are there. And Bhagavan Adishankara and his disciples guiding us so lovingly. Again, in common sense thought, one salient things we discuss in the mind's mischief aspect. In Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, as we are coming near to the conclusion of that also, the last few shlokas are very, very precious and valuable. Yesterday you saw Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanavan Mahaprapadyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti. How beautiful that shloka. Samahatma Sudurlava. Today Bhagavan will diagnose and tell us, instead of surrendering to the Lord to be blessed by Him for moksha, why are you becoming slaves to others? What is that which is enslaving us to all the useless things and beings of the world? Thus, being slave, we are troubled there also, and being away from the Lord, we are not getting the blessings of God also. Very, very powerful, important shloka it is. Okay, let us start. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलं स्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे. Friends, these are our everyday chants. Let us continue learning Bhaja Govindam. Today the shloka we'll learn is number 25. Very beautiful shloka, very practical, very essential for you to learn immediately, urgently, right now. If you want to avoid problems in the present, always in the future, also in the future. First, listen, understand, feel the nerve of that meaning of that shloka, and if it is truly appealing to you, you catch it. And I'm sure most of you are matured ones, definitely you catch the nerve and you'll feel at home and comfortable with the understanding. Definitely it will inspire you. If it is not inspiring, means it's okay, some more time for you to grow. Maybe some of them are like that, who may not catch the beauty of this shloka. It's okay, let us learn it first of all. Okay, in this 25th shloka, Bhagavan says, the shloka is like this: Shatrau mitre putre bandhav ma kuru yatnam vigraha sandhav sarvasmin avipashya atmanam sarvatra utsruja bheda ajnanam. For a totally spiritual seekers, it is the best of the instruction, so that he can withdraw his mind from the world, fully focus on the truth, the ultimate goal. To you and I, if 100% if we not do, 2% करो 2% फायदा होगा, 10 करो 10 फायदा, 20 करो 20, जितना कर सके तो उतना। इस श्लोक का अर्थ का प्रैक्टिस करने से फायदा। So what Bhagavan says here, Shatrau means in a Shatru enemy, Mitre friend, Putre the children or son, Bandhav in relatives, Ma Kuru Yatnam, don't put your efforts for Vigraha and Sandhav. मतलब अलग होने के लिए या मिलने के लिए भी इन चारों चेलों के प्रति प्रयत्न व्यर्थ रूप से नहीं करना. So don't put your efforts to become closer to somebody, to become away from somebody. Like to the Mitra and Putra and Bandhu, our effort is to become Sandhi, become closer. So our yatna is for that. Toward the Shatru or whom we do the Dvesha and all, we always try to be away, called a Vigraha. Makuru yatnam Vigraha Sandhav. If you try to come closer, then the attachment to these people will grow. If you try to go away from them, the Shatrus, then the arrogance, aversion, hatred towards them unnecessarily grows. The whole world of people come in our life, some acting as Shatru, some acting as Mitra, some acting as Putra, some as Bandhu. They all have come because of our Prarabdha, because of our Runa Anubandha. When that is over, they go away. You need not tell them to go. Even if you hold them, they won't stay. It's effort is waste. एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट की कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है, ना संधि के लिए भी ना विग्रह के लिए भी. Then what to do? When you told us what not to do, to complete the topic, you must tell also what to do. A beautiful thought. Excellent. Bhagavan says, Sarvasmin api. In all of them, whether it is Shatru or Mitra or Putra or Bandhu or whoever they may be, anybody. No. Shatru is one category, all enemies. Mitra is one friend circle, colleagues and all. Putra means all your family members, all your close family members. Bandhu means your relatives. We have only 4 people in our life: relatives, family members, and all Mitra Gana, and all those who hate us are trouble as Shatru. Towards all of them, don't do effort to do Vigraha or Sandhi. Don't try effort. Yatna means effort. Don't put effort to go away from them because they are Shatru. Don't get to attach with them because they are like Mitra or Putra or Bandhu. Then what to do, sir? People are there around me. You have taken away the 2 things on which I live life. किसी के संधि करता हूँ, किसी से विग्रह करता हूँ. आप तो दोनों निकाल दिए, अब करूँ क्या मैं? मर जाऊँ क्या? भाग जाऊँ क्या? नहीं, नहीं. सर्वस्मिन् अपि पश्य आत्मानम्. See your own self in all of them. And this topic we discussed in Gita, 6th chapter, 3rd chapter, many, many times. There are 2 ways to look at your own self in everyone. Look yourself in everyone. Sarvasmin means subme, in all. Atmanam pashya, you see yourself. You see yourself in everyone. That is the meaning of this line. Sarvasmin avi pashya atmanam. 2 ways of seeing the Atma in everyone. One way of seeing the Atma in everyone is from the spiritual standpoint. The same conscious, existing, blissful self called as Paramatma is there in you, in me, in anybody, whether it is Shatru or Mitra or Putra or Bandhu. That is one way of spiritual way of seeing my own self in all. That is highest. If you do that, then I need not teach you anything. हो गया, वो पहुंच गए तो और कुछ नहीं. The next level of seeing yourself in others is what? As you feel to yourself what is the misery giving, understand that same things give them also misery, therefore don't give them. So to whatever makes you happy, understand, makes them also happy, give those things to make them happy. That is the meaning of Sarvasmin Atmanam Pashya, whoever they may be. And then don't entertain the Bheda Drushti. That's the meaning of Sarvatra Utsruja Bheda Ajnanam. The Bheda that somebody is Shatru Mitra is only born out of Ajnanam. Whether whatever the way they behave, it is in their hands. Because of their behavior, you don't call somebody as Shatru or somebody as Mitra, and you don't do the efforts of becoming Vigraha and Sandhi, doing Vigraha or Sandhi. All that is meaningless. Let them do whatever. You don't see them in a differentiated form as Shatru Mitra. Then do what? In all of them, see your own self. The one way of seeing the self is the pure self, Paramatma alone is there everywhere. Second way of seeing the self is whatever gives you dukkha gives them also, don't give it. To give dukkha to yourself? No. So don't give others. So whatever makes you sukha, you do it for others also. That is the meaning of sarvatra sarvasmin atmanam pashya. So when you are hungry, you need food. So others also hungry, they need give. A shatru hai isliye nahi dunga, और a mitra hai isliye double dunga. Then you are into bheda ajnana. Hunger is common to all, whether it's shatru or mitra, you give. So too, when somebody scolds you, do you feel happy? No. They were shatru mitra, job you don't scold. Cheating, do you like it? No, don't cheat. Love, you love. Somebody to love you, yeah, you love all. So here Atmanam Pasha means everybody has same hunger, everybody has same thirst, everybody has pain when they are insulted, humiliated. Everybody feels happy when we are forgiven, when they are helped, when they are loved, when they are trusted, when they are befriended. Live life like that. The one who lives life because of the definition or living of Shatru Mitra, etc., he gets caught up. He'll get caught up in both. Shatru may be, Mitra may be. But that's wrong definition. Nobody is permanently Shatru. Nobody is permanently Mitra. Some occasion because of which some help came to you. If you ask him again and again, that will only become Shatru. Those who was Mitra. And the Shatru has done a harm to you. Every time he doesn't do. Next time you go and he will help you also. He can be Mitra also. तो कोई ना शत्रु है, कोई ना मित्र है, कोई ना पुत्र है, कोई बंधु है, फिर है कौन? सब मैं ही हूँ. इसलिए as a self, see yourself. Yesterday in the earlier shloka it came. So, what is said? त्वयि मयि च अन्यत्र एको विष्णु व्यर्थम कुप्यसि मयि असहिष्णु भव समचित्तः सर्वत्र त्वं वाञ्छस्य चिराद यदि विष्णु त्वं. Almost same shloka here. So main underlining point क्या है? सर्वस्मिन् आत्मानं पश्य. In all of them, see yourself. Your spiritual self you see, if possible. If not, as you see yourself, you see them. You don't like being ordered, so don't order anyone. You like others to respect you, value you. So you do the same respect and value. Don't call them a Shatru or Mitra. Then you have lost. The Bheda Ajnana Janit Bheda mein jeene wala, oh, he is not a highly evolving person. It is common and ordinary for everyone, considering some as Shatru, some as Mitra, then doing towards the Shatru the Vigraha, towards the Mitra the Sandhi. And that every immature fellow does it. You are not immature, you are a student of Bhaja Govindam. You are a student of Gita. You are a person trying to evolve as a human being, not evolve with your monetary position or position in the world. No, no, no. That anyway you do in the world. Along with that, this one. For you, therefore, you just have to see the self and love all, serve all. Play tennis every day. In tennis, the match starts with love all and serve. 0-0. Love all and serve. Just that's it. Sarvatmin Atmanam Pashya. Right now only, close your eyes. Just to see whom you consider as friends. Considering them as friends is so cute, but better than that is what seeing yourself in them. The pure self you see, are like you, they are also. They will keep loving, keep serving. Now again, close the eyes, open, close. Now remember all the Shatrus. I hope I'm not there in that list. Huh? So remember your Shatru 1, 2, 3. समझे पूरा एक बेटालियन ही खड़ा है 1536 लोग 1536. So in that also same God is there in them, same life principle is there. So too their hands, legs, mouth, mind, senses do the same functioning. They also falter like ours. They also love to have forgiveness. We also like that only. So therefore, just now only say to them in your heart, I was considering you as my Shatru earlier. I was doing Vigraha with you. No more you are my Shatru. I love you. If possible, I'll meet you and talk to you. But it is not necessary. But then in the mind, I am warding off once for all my Shatrutvam to you. And then, as I prayed for my Mitra so far, as I prayed for myself so far, for our success, prosperity, everything, I am spending that prayers, extending those prayers for you also. एक एक शत्रु को मन में याद रख के मन में उस शत्रुत्व को जीरो कर दो. And throughout life follow. Nobody is our Shatru, nobody our Mitra, nobody our Bandhu. व्यवहार में थोड़ा करो जितना, but heart in heart, all are my own self. Now you will overnight you become a Mahatma if you do like this. है ना, एक साल ऐसा करके देखो. You will see what a drastic positive change happens in you. Who is a Mahatma? Who suddenly starts doing this and keeps on doing this and establishes in this. What is it? There's nobody other than me with whom I can have Shatrutva, Mitrutva. All are my own self. Therefore, as I love myself, I love all. As I serve myself, I serve all. As I forgive myself, I forgive all. That's it. Mahatma ban gaya. That is what all Mahatmas do. Or those who do like that, they are called as Mahatma. And anybody comes to them, they love, they serve. Even others, insult them, humiliate them. Say, ठीक है रे बाबा, कुछ भी होता है, तुम्हारा दिमाग है, उससे मुझे लेना देना नहीं. You are individual, I love you. You have a self in you, that self and self in me are same. That is the beauty which a human being can evolve to. That's called evolution. You have evolved monetarily, but क्या फायदा? You have everybody as Shatru and Mitra, and हमेशा efforts to run away or run towards and only waste your time and energy. And that becomes a habit to look at the world as Shatru Varga and Mitra Varga. That's all politics. That's all worldliness. You have to rise above the worldliness by being in the world. Same world में रहते हैं हम. Let the log take us our Shatru Mitra. That because whatever they wanted sometime it was not done because it was not correct or I was not capable. Whatever. पर मेरे तरफ से तो ना कोई शत्रु है ना कोई मित्र है. इसका अर्थ ये नहीं कि I am a bairagi leaving everyone and gone into jungle. ना. Please remember, spirituality is not after running away anywhere. It is not running away, it is not escaping. Staying wherever we are, changing ourselves from within is called spirituality. Staying wherever we are placed by the Lord, there only changing our inner personality is spirituality. One of the thing is this. Nobody is other than me. Everybody are me or like me. Therefore, nobody is Shatru Mitra. No need to struggle in my mind to do the Sandhi and Vigraha. All that efforts are not required. When the Shatru comes to you with Shatru Bhava, Kshama Karo, just love him and keep khana and go. You know that movie you saw, somebody came as thief night. So he was caught. Then that old lady asked, पैसे तो नहीं मेरे पास, तू खाना खाए कि नहीं रे बाबा? 3 दिन से नहीं खाए. अब पहले खाना खा ले. You may be sure, but you have a stomach with you. It is hungry. I see that self, not your temporary chore. After all, you are not chore in every life, not every day, not every moment. Whenever the thought comes in you, for whatever reason, perhaps you are not guided properly, therefore you have become thief. It's okay. I forgive you. पहले खाना खाओ. Now imagine what is the height of the maturity of that person if to a chore they are giving food. And then seeing that the chore got transformed and all, oh, sub cinema. That we need not worry. We have to learn from that mother there. That's it. That is what she did. Sarvasminapi atmanam pasya. People, there are many NGOs, good people. Whenever the winters come, so many on the road stations which are without blankets, they distribute all with pure heart, not political mileage, not for name and fame. Then that is again not correct. करो पॉलिटिकली बट दिल में ये रखो ना, रियली वो सफर कर रहे हैं इसलिए दो. ये अंडरस्टैंड. समर में ठंडा पानी वगैरह या कोई भी चीजें देते रहना. दैट इज वे वी टेस्ट अवर सेल्स. डू आई सी माई सेल्फ इन एवरी वन, नॉट ओनली विथ ह्यूमन बींग्स, एटलीस्ट ह्यूमन बींग्स, बट बियॉन्ड दैट इवन प्लांट्स, एनिमल्स, बर्ड्स, सब में वही परमात्मा है. This is our ultimate goal. Matta Partaram Nanyat Kinchidasti Dhananjaya. 7th chapter, 7th shloka is our goal, please. For that, the sadhana is 14th shloka. All other things are helping things. So, Shatro Mitre Putre Bandhau Makuru Yatnam Vigraha Sandhau Sarvasmin Avipashya Atmanam Sarvatra Utruja Bheda Ajnanam. The differences are only ignorant people. They will value them. We see our own self everywhere. We love, we don't run away from anyone. The Shatru, nor we get attached also to somebody as Mitra. Not even Bandhu, not even Putra. Do it in Vyavahara, but in the heart, nothing. Like somebody became Mahatma, sannyasi. Oh, his own brothers come. They call him as brother, but he will not tell him. वो कहेगा बाहर से भाई, but अंदर he knows he is one of all. So that's how he discovered it. By that, his love for that person has not got reduced, but it is divinized. Earlier, only blood relation I was seeing, now I am seeing spiritual oneness. Beauty, no? Think about it coolly. ऑब्जर्व करो इसको समझ लो ठीक है इतना काफी है चैंट इट 11 टाइम्स ओम अथ श्री भज गोविंद ग्रंथांतर्गत श्लोकस्य पारायणं गोविंद परमात्मना आद्यशंकर परमात्मना अनुग्रहेण परमात्म दर्शनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे जपम् ओम शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं शत्रौ मित्रे पुत्रे बन्धौ मा कुरु यत्नं विग्रहसन्धौ सर्वस्मिन्नपि पश्यात्मानं सर्वत्रोत्सृजभेदाज्ञानं. Beautiful. Now come to common sense thought today. Very simple. The mind's mischief. Mind's mischief of always saying whatever I say or do is correct. Final. You understand? Whatever I say alone is correct. Whatever do I do alone is correct. In this way, the mind plays the mischief, because of which we are cocooned. Because in this world, not necessarily that what we are, do or say is correct. There are others, those who have the better understandings, better opinions. By the way, correct or not correct are sometimes correct, but many times they are relative. Therefore, sit, discuss, take the opinion of other person. Don't go into the personalities. Whether you are right, I am right, you are bigger, I am bigger, yeah, you are qualified, I am qualified. These are all bewkuf, bakwasi hai. Then what is correct thing then? In taking decision, what is right, what is beneficial, do that thinking and decide that way. It is not that I say whatever is correct. No, whatever is correct is correct. So say what is correct. Don't say what you say is correct. है कि नहीं? सही चीज को बोलो, ये मत बोलो कि जो आप बोलो वो सही है. कभी सही आपके मुख से भी आएगा, तो सुनो फिर उसको, या दोनों का डिस्कशन करो. फिर उसमें क्या है ना, ये भी सही है वो भी सही है, लेकिन वो इससे ज्यादा सही है, तो therefore let us go for it. The whole struggle happens at home in friend circle is this. Both say they are correct, but they are correct also from their own standpoint. But drop your standpoints and all, take the topic or problem together, and then analyze karo, which is the best way to come out of this problem or do the thing. Consensus mein aa jao, where will there be a chance for you to quarrel or fight, to become miserable? Husband says, I am correct. Wife says, I am correct. Both are wrong. If you are right, why will they marry? Both did mistakes. Therefore, both are suffering. Sometimes he is right, sometimes she is right. What is important, not he or she, what is right, that is important. जो right है वही right होना है, not my might is right. With might, whatever I say is right. So I am mighty, therefore whatever I say is right. These are all political, the nirankush कहते हैं ना, the dictators way of living life. They will have such a miserable life because with their dictatorship of what I am saying is correct, how many jivas they made miserable. All of them put an application to God. God will look at, यार इस 100 लोगों को ये मैं करेक्ट करके इसने दुखी किया, इसको 100 बार नरक में वो कुंभी पाकम में पका देना. He will suffer a lot because in that opinion and notion of I am correct, so many corrects he has discarded, so many people he had troubled or harmed. Therefore, he deserves punishment. You get what you do, please remember. You get what you deserve, good or bad. Therefore, never say I am correct. Say, "Oh, this is what my opinion. What's your opinion? Okay, what is better among them? Let us do it." एक सेकंड में सॉल्व होता है प्रॉब्लम. प्रॉब्लम होता ही नहीं. And a intelligent husband never argues with the fight. First mistake he already done. He never argues with the fight. He says मुझे ये करने का मन लग रहा है, मैं सोच रहा हूँ ठीक है, अब तुम्हारा क्या opinion है? If she is also intelligent, luckily they are not. If the intelligent people don't study too much, huh? The study brings an arrogance. Never, even though they know the other is right, but out of ego they say you are wrong. So that third rate people, they go to court. They won't come to our Gita class. So let them go there for their talak. I am telling generally. She also says, no, no, no. What you said is so perfect, but I believe this looks to be little better. You think. But husband should say, Arey, what you said is better than this. Let us follow. और he says, अरे वो आइडिया मेरे को पता ही नहीं था यार, तुम बढ़िया, थैंक गॉड तुमको मैंने बोला, तो यू हैव टोल्ड मी द बेटर थिंग, अदर अननेसेसरली ये टाइम और पैसे वेस्ट होते थे. That is how in a synergy you have to increase the love. You have to stay love to live together the life. That all will start from never imagining that whatever I think or say or do is correct. There are always three things. One is my opinion, second is your opinion, third is the correct opinion. है ना? My opinion and your opinion, correct opinion. You know? Like my opinion, I have to make my child as doctor. And your opinion, you say he should be a lawyer. So there is correct with Usra. He is none of them. He is fit to be a teacher. That is correct thing. Or a player or anything. So the common sense thought is what? The mind's mischief of whatever I think, do or say is correct. ऐसा नहीं होता. There's so many angles to look at with everything. But quickly we jump into conclusion. And our arrogance is what? Always we dominate people and make them accept what we say as right. And by that we deny the correctness of the correct people. उससे नुकसान हमको ही है. We are at loss. You then tell the wife, अरे भाई your husband is doing the wrong thing. Why don't you suggest him? No फायदा उनको सजेस्ट करने पर भी वो जानबूझ कर भी अपनी ईगो के कारण जो चाहते वही करते करके बेस्ट है. Otherwise I have a better opinion. She will not even share because she decided, she understood that this fellow, he whatever he thinks is right. That's how the intelligent wives live happily inside. Within 1 month, they come to know these fellow cannot be improved. They write off the intelligent wife. They live happily. An intelligent husband is the other way around. He never decides. He tells to the family. Then together they decide that nobody is right, nobody is wrong. Thing is right. How beautiful it is. So please protect yourself, your mind, when it goes on throwing this type of nonsense and creates unwanted misery in life. काय को यार, आप खुद ही इतना problems है. Finance problem is there, cost of living increasing, weather atmospheres are changing unnecessarily, health is being spoiled. अब इतना हो ही रहा है, अब बेवकूफ के साथ क्यों इतना ऐड करते हो प्रॉब्लम? This बेवकूफी thinking that I am right. Even if you are right, it is right, let it come from others. So put it in front of them. Let individual should never decide. The committee should decide. Even if you are two wife and husband, you are the committee. अब दोनों मिलकर decide करो. Like big meetings में ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में कमिटी वाले पूरे बैठ के डिस्कस करके टुगेदर दे कम टू ओपिनियन कि नथिंग टू बी डन एंड दे डू नथिंग ऑल्सो. At least they are not doing anything rather than fighting with each other. I was in so many places, committees and all. एक घंटा घमासान डिस्कस करके देन वट एवर प्रोग्राम्स आई प्रपोज ये करें वो करें, फाइनली दे कंक्लूड कि इसमें से कुछ नहीं कर सकते. दैट गिव सच ए वंडरफुल वैराग्य टू मी. मैंने कहा आप छोड़ ही दो, मेरे को जो करना है कर लेते हैं. आई एम एंजॉइंग माई 9 classes per day now. Put it in the committee. Let the committee decide. So I enjoyed. The committee is right. ठीक है. अब I am the single man committee. I know what to do. My शास्त्र सत्संगम मजा ही मजा. No saja. Anywhere. Simple thing. Mind's mischief. I am correct. Correct it by intellect's understanding that a Lord can function through anyone. So give a chance to others also who are involved in that action and its results. Take their opinion. If you are right, it is good. If others are right, that is good. Not that you said therefore it is right, or not that that fellow said therefore it is right or wrong. It is right, that's it. वो चाय में नमक डाले कोई बोलते हैं, सोडा डालो कोई बोलते हैं, और आई कहते हैं थोड़ा बेगा स्पीड. अरे एवरीबडी हैज देयर ओन ओपिनियन. चाय में क्या डालना है? चीनी डालना है. तो इट इज नॉट एनीबडीज ओपिनियन. चाय मतलब चीनी के साथ होता है. In the same way, in life also, what is right, focus on that, not on thinking that what you say is right. Don't enter into soup. Nobody will love you after some time. Thank you. That is enough. Contemplate on each of these common sense thoughts, and it is so precious. Almost more than 150 we have learned, or even 200. Now let us come to our Bhagavad Gita. Today's shloka is very, very what okay, instigating to think. It is very, very powerful, and some of us may not accept it. Doesn't matter. We are here to speak Gita. Gita is spoken with the Lord. Lord speaks only the truth or dharma in the interest of all who are interested in their own interest. He will not have any hesitation. He has not spoken Gita for a person. He has spoken Gita for everyone who wants to improve. Facts he has given, tips he has given, knowledge he has given. We share it. You like it or not, that is your choice. You know it or not, is your choice. You practice it or not, your choice. You are consistent or not, आपकी मर्जी है. मैं क्या करूं? बट मेरे लिए मैं स्वीकार करता हूं इस ज्ञान को. तो yesterday we saw बहुनाम जन्मनाम अन्ते ज्ञानवान माम प्रपद्यते. Many lives when you do the above things of, rasoham apsu kaunteya practices, so too mameva ye prapadyante practices. Many lives when we do, slowly the intellect gets opened up. You get the maja of surrendering to the Lord. Then total surrender you do. One main line in that shloka was jnanavan mam prapadyate. True prapatti to the Lord is only through jnana. That Lord is there. He is the doer of everything. He is the giver of everything. Let us do what he says. Let us take what he gives. This way surrender we will learn. ज्ञानी को ही शरणागति होता है. जो ज्ञानी नहीं है वो तो टेम्पररली नमस्ते भगवान बोलता है, बाद में ही इज इन हिज ओन ईगो. शरणागति इज नॉट 2 times at 2 places to 2 people. It is 1 time, 1 place, once for all, to 1 person, 1 God. That's it. दो जगह शरणागति नहीं होता. By the way, so that was the power of that shloka. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyate. And what is the prapatti lakshana? Vasudeva sarvam. There is nothing other than Vasudeva. And such Mahatma, through Sharanagati, blessed by me, has seen me everywhere. It says everything is God. Sudurlabha. Karuna mein ek milte hain aisa. But that ek you can be if you practice what is said. So you may not achieve it this life. 20 lives after, you may become that Sudurlabha Vyakti, provided you start from this life practicing these two things. One, practicing the Lord's presence everywhere, like Rasoham Apsukaunteya, and also doing Mamevaya Prapadyante. We have explained what is that Prapatti or Sharanagati. Sharanagati is nothing but knowing the whole world is the para prakriti of the Lord. They don't own anything of the world. And you are also part of the Lord, so become the Lord's owned, Lord's owned object. Then do whatever He says, because when you are owned by Him, your job is to do what He says. This is called Sharanagati. शरणागति का अर्थ ज्ञान है. क्या ज्ञान? पूरा दुनिया भगवान से बना, इसलिए भगवान किसी भी दुनिया की चीज को अपना मत मानना. 1/3 शरणागति इज ओवर. Second, when everything belongs to God, I also belong to the God. Therefore, have that second understanding. It is second Saranagati. Second, third. Third is what? When I belong to Him, let me do whatever He says. Let me take whatever He gives. When you do this third one, your Saranagati is 100%. So, Sharanagati is a Jnanam followed by Abhyasam followed by Anubhuti. Like Hanumanji. He knows Lord Rama is knower of everything. That Jnanam he has got. And he did that Abhyasa. And he is Anubhuta. This is an Anubhuti that I am not an individual. I need not be. I am totally surrendered to him. That way, Sharanagati and practice of Bhagavan everywhere. Punyogandha Prativyamcha. When these two are done for long time, then you become Vasudeva Sarvamiti Mahatma, who is a very rare species, rare specimen. That was yesterday's shloka. Now today, again, already in the 13th shloka, हमने देखा कि when one surrenders to God, one can cross it. Sorry, in the 15th one we saw, when surrender to the Lord, one crosses Maya. Why one doesn't surrender? A starting of the answer has been given there, where it was said, कि नमाम दुष्कृतनो मूढ़ाः. Okay, same thing extended here. If that is the case, कि in few lives you become so great person, Sudurlabha, of total Saranagati Jnana Yukta, why we are not doing? What's the problem? That is addressed in this verse number, मेरे ख्याल में 20 वाला 20th श्लोक में. Okay, I'll chant the shloka one by one. I explain. You will understand what is the content. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geeta Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच विंशतितमः श्लोकः. Very good shloka. I have not told you in the beginning, I just gave introduction. The reason for our not surrendering to the Lord is our minds are looted. Looted by whom? Therefore, how we behave, therefore, why we are not devotee of God, that is the whole thing. So it's a tongue twisting shloka. It is 4 times we do because tongue twisting. Kamai Sri Bhagavanuvacha Kamai Stair Hrutajnanaha Kamai Stair Hrutajnanaha Kamai Stair Hrutajnanaha Kamai Stair Hrutajnanaha Prapadyante devataha प्रपद्यन्तेऽन्यदेवताः 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 तं नियममास्थाय तं नियममास्थाय तं नियममास्थाय तं नियममास्थाय प्रकृत्या नियता स्वयाः प्रकृत्या नियता स्वयाः प्रकृत्या नियता स्वयाः प्रकृत्या नियताः स्वयाः. Together twice. Sri Bhagavanuvacha कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञानाः प्रपद्यन्तेऽन्यदेवताः तं नियममास्थाय प्रकृत्या नियता स्वयाः कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञानाः प्रपद्यन्तेऽन्यदेवताः तं नियममास्थाय प्रकृत्या नियता स्वयाः. So taihi kamaihi hrutajnanaha. The knowledge that when I surrender to the Lord, He will take away the maya, I get moksha. This jnana is hruta, looted by. What? Tahi kamaihi. The variety of the desires that are popping up in our heart moment to moment. Those who never listened it, anyway they are lost in desires. Even those you and I have heard that through surrender to God, He will remove the curtain of Maya. We are in direct experience of the God called as moksha. Even after listening it, instead of the Lord Whom else we surrender? Somebody else. Why? तैहि कामैहि हृतज्ञानाः. वो कामनाओं के कारण इनका ये वाला ज्ञान हरण हो गया, हृत हो गया, लूटेड हो गया. Then what they do? When this knowledge that I must have moksha, that happens when the Maya goes away, that happens when the Lord blesses me, that happens when I surrender to Him. This jnana, what happens to it? Tai kamaihi. Whenever the desires of the things and beings of the world pop up, this knowledge is covered or eliminated. Then what I do? Tam niyamamastaya. Or second one is prapadyante anya devataha. Then whatever desire I have, whoever fulfills that person or thing we think as great as devata. Anya devata prapadyante means not worshipping other gods as if there are two gods or many gods. Anya devata means अन्य जो ये डिजायर को फुलफिल करते हैं उनको देवता मानना. Like my desire is to get money, so money comes from the bank with a loan. Therefore, who is the giver of loan to me? Bank. Therefore, who is bank to me? Devata. Or some other person who can give loan with less interest. So you take him as Devata. Everybody, you know, somebody gives some pleasure, some happiness, something. उनको हम देवता मानते हैं उस समय के लिए. Therefore, we do that devata's prapatti or saranagati, not to the actual God whose surrender takes away Maya and gives us moksha. तैः तामैः कामैः उक्तज्ञानाः अन्यदेवताः प्रपद्यन्ते. Then tam niyamamaasthaya. Then they really follow all those rules to make that devata prasanna so that your desire is fulfilled. It's like when you want the loan in the bank, whatever the conditions they put, you apply, you accept. I agree, I agree, I agree. You just sign without seeing because you need a loan. पढ़ना पड़ता है अग्रीमेंट में पढ़कर ही साइन करना. नेवर साइन एनीथिंग विदाउट रीडिंग. Without reading signing is a very big crime. You do it to yourself. पैसे भी बिना काउंट किए नहीं लेना, चाहे कोई भी कितना क्लोज बंदा हो. तो कोई कम भी हो सकता है, ज्यादा भी हो सकता है. काउंटिंग इज नॉट टू डाउट अदर फेलो, इट इज टू चेक इट. कोई भी गलती हो सकता है ना उसमें, उसका असर और कहीं हो सकता है. Therefore, counting of the money also should be done now. So here also, taihi kamaihi krutagnyanaha anya devata prapadyante. So the bank I want loan. So whatever the forms they tell, I fill up them and they bring and ask the certificates, the PAN card, the Aadhaar cards, and all your house documents. That's called a tam niyamamastha. And then why that kama came to loot away the desire? Prakrutya niyataha swayaha. Swaya prakrutya niyataha, they are under full control of their own prakriti, their own nature, their own vasanas, their own tendencies, their own impressions, their own past done deeds and their imprints inside. That's called swaya prakrutya niyataha. Controlled, governed, goaded by their own inner prakriti, they get desires, and that desire loots away the knowledge that I have to get moksha. By that will come by Lord's grace. The grace comes to take away the Maya, for that I have to surrender to Him. ये ज्ञान का हरण होकर जिस कामना जिस सोर्स से फुलफिल होता है, toward them we go and surrender, and we get abidance in all the rules they propose. In short, we never worship God. But Bhagavan here will tell, even in that case, whatever you do, whomever you are surrendering, you finally to me only. Because there is nobody other than me. In that case, why do you go in a wrong direction or ulta pulta? सीधा मेरे पास आ जाओ. मैं तो तुमको भुक्ति भी, उत्तम लोक भी, मुक्ति भी सारा दे देता हूँ. That's the beauty of the devotion directed to the Lord. Lord who has expressed as Rama and Krishna, or therefore Rama and Krishna are the Lord. Don't need to go beyond right now. अब राम कृष्ण भगवान है बस, उनको आप सरेंडर करो. दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस श्लोक. तैहि कामैहि हृतज्ञानाः अन्य देवताः प्रपद्यन्ते. कामनाओं के कारण ज्ञान लुट गया, इसलिए इंस्टेड ऑफ भगवान दे डू द सरेंडर to that from whom that desire is fulfilled. Tamtem niyamas, and then follow like a slave all the things. See, what's the funny thing? When you get loan in bank, you fulfill every form and sign. एनी अदर थिंग। जब स्पिरिचुअलिटी में आते हैं, यही जो है ना, जो क्वालिफिकेशंस की बात होती है, दैट्स ये हमसे नहीं हो सकता। Very funny we are. If you follow spiritual rules and spiritual path, the goal reached is so great, lofty. Nothing more is there to reach beyond that. But हमारा वहाँ दिमाग वहाँ काम नहीं करता, ईगो ज़्यादा काम करता है। Why should I follow? अब बैंक में कह के देखो इसे, आई विल नॉट साइन। अब चल यहाँ से, यू विल नॉट गेट इवन 1 रुपी। एक सिग्नेचर भी मैच नहीं हुआ था, द कंप्यूटर से गेट लास्ट। बट विथ मदर, विथ फादर, विथ द गुरु, साधना, स्पिरिचुअल, यहाँ हम कोई रूल नहीं फॉलो करेंगे, फिर भी हमको सब कुछ मिलना चाहिए। आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट नियमम आस्थाय। तम तम वो नियमम रूल्स आस्थाय हैविंग फॉलोड। तो कामैहि तैहि तैहि, those desires, hrata, looted, jnanaha, the people whose wisdom is looted. What wisdom? I told you now, surrender to God, you will remove maya. When the maya goes away, you are liberated. That jnana is looted. Then instead of surrendering to that Lord who takes away Maya, what is done? Uh, Prapadyante anya devataha. He does surrender to other devatas. Who are they naturally? Who fulfill our desires. It's like married, and then immediately the father-in-law, because you are having that bhoj of his daughters taking care, they start giving more love, respect. Whereas the parents were kicking every day for your foolishness. नाउ दे आर गिविंग मोर लव रेस्पेक्ट। दामाद है, हाँ, इसको इतना मजा आता है कि कामये ही तई तई हृतक ज्ञान। ही इज लॉस्ट इन हिज नॉलेज दैट द पेरेंट्स हैव टेकन केयर ऑफ मी, बिकॉज ऑफ देम आई एम अलाइव एंड ऑल। वो ज्ञान हरण होकर प्रपद्यन्ते अन्य देवता। नो फॉर हिम तमेव माता च पिता तमेव, टू दैट न्यूली फाउंड फादर इन लॉ एंड मदर इन लॉ। देन तम तम नियम वास्ता है, देन दे गो देयर एंड डू ऑल द खुशामदी टू देम। और वो वाला माता पिता को करते कब से, वो लोग सब कुछ ऑलरेडी दे चुके हैं। दैट दे डोंट डू, दे फाइट ऑलवेज विद पेरेंट्स, दैट्स व्हाई दे आर एंग्री। एंड विद मामा जी दादी विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू यू, बिकॉज दे आर आल्सो गिविंग ऑल खाना पीना रिस्पेक्ट। दैट इज योर नेचर, दैट्स कॉल्ड जेकेजी एनपे। हाँ, हाउ डेयर यू लीव योर फ्रेंड्स फॉर योर स्मॉल लिटिल कंफर्ट्स, because they are little strong or angry and all, then you are very egoistic, very selfish you are. Then you deserve to be like that only. Then everybody looks at, यार ये तो यहाँ रहता है, घर जवाई। No, our Hindu culture is once married, stay with parents, get trained by parents. That's it. We don't vote for anything else. We vote for what is said in our Sanatan Dharma. We don't talk about conveniences. We have to make the things convenient. That's it. अरे पत्नी, सन इन लॉ, फादर इन लॉ, मदर इन लॉ, जो माता पिता को छोड़ते हैं, व्हाट ए लाइफ इट इज। हाँ, if mother father also very rudy rascals and rakshas है, so that's okay, but generally they are not so. They love children. They may be somewhere else like that toward their servants and all, ऐसे होते होंगे, लेकिन बच्चों के प्रति उनको प्यार लाड होता ही। Yeah, that's the ingredient put by the Lord in every parents, because of which only, unlike animals, the parents take care of children throughout life. अगर वो नहीं होता, वो मसाला अंदर का फेंक देते कभी बच्चों को पेरेंट्स। They forgive and they love. They give and forgive. Parents, like the God. We get and forget. So I give you example how tai taihi kamaihi vrutajnanaha prapadyante anya devataha tam tam niyamastaya. All that is niyata prakrutya niyata swaya. So therefore, what is our practice should be, see to it that the desires are not looting away our wisdom. Live a life guided by the wisdom, not guided by the desires born out of your swaya prakriti, your own inner vasanas. वासनाओं से आने वाले कामनाओं के गुलाम मत बनो। Then what to do? इंटेलेक्ट जो धर्म कहती है उसका ही प्रैक्टिस करो, ज्ञान के साथ जियो, अज्ञान ही मत बनना। But Bhagavan says, whomever you are worshipping, different gods or anybody, through them whatever you get it, I only give. And toward those devatas, Shraddha also I give. Here devata also means demigods. Not only as I gave you the example of mother-in-law, father-in-law, etc. There are semi-demigods also are there. So many. जो क्षुद्र देवता कहते हैं, नॉट क्षुद्र एज द क्षुद्र पूजास, ए स्मॉल वाले देवता, उनको पूजा। छोटे छोटे चीज मिल जाते हैं उनसे. See, this is a very subtle thought. You are not mature to catch it, therefore I'm not sharing. God एक ही होते हैं. That one God only taken by us for a small profit as a small God. Like the grandfather knows so many, but for grandchild is only a donkey. "ए, थोड़ा झुक जाओ, मैं तुम्हारे ऊपर चढ़ता हूँ." He is grandfather. Hundreds people he comments. But for the grandchild, because he takes grandfather like that. So God is infinitely powerful. But among that powerful God infinite, one aspect of God for our small profit we take. That is called as Anya Devata for us. The meaning of Anya Devata subtly is what? Other than Saranagati for moksha, seeking something else of Lord and pulling the Lord to a smaller level. Some form or the other. In that form, Lord only one Lord only comes. There are not two devatas. अन्य देवता मीन्स लाइक मुझे पैसे चाहिए तो लक्ष्मी की पूजा, है ना, पढ़ाई चाहिए एकेडमिक्स सरस्वती की पूजा, विघ्न निकलना चाहिए एक गणपति पूजा. सो दीज आर ऑल अन्य देवतास. व्हाई दे हैव बिकम अन्य? बिकॉज व्हाट यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग फ्रॉम देम इज a limited thing. So is Lakshmi, Saraswati, Ganapati are other than the actual God? No. Same God only because of our different desires we have brought them down to fulfill our desire. Otherwise, with same Ganapati Lakshmi as Paramatma, you worship, they remove the Maya, you can get moksha. That's how the Ganapati Bhaktas get all vignas removed, they get all profits, they get moksha also. So, who got moksha, who got benefits, who got removal of the obstacle depends on how you worship Ganapati. Ganapati is a complete God. Like Dadaji is a complete God. So, one fellow wants to hide on Dadaji, ride. Other fellow, other pota says, Dadaji mere साथ ये खेलो, मेरे साथ ये घूमो. Dadaji is not these, he is something higher. But these fellows want Dada to do that only. Like when you go to a guru, he can give you moksha jnanam, tattva jnanam. But instead of that, you ask him politics, you ask him other worldly samasyas. He gives them answers because he loves you, but doesn't mean that you are really worshipping him or making highest benefit. That's the meaning of Anya Devata Prapatti. All the three. The local worldly people को देवता मानना भी आंसर है. फॉर द सेक ऑफ स्पेसिफिक प्रॉफिट्स उन देवताओं को वर्शिप करना भी अन्य देवता है. सेम एक ही भगवान को नीचे खींचना भी द मीनिंग ऑफ अन्य देवता. Three meanings you can keep in mind. But Bhagavan says in next shloka, whomever you worship through them, I only bless you. Therefore, why go here and then come directly to me? And then any things you get in this world, they all will be lost. You will be again the asker. Again you will be the beggar, not Oscar award. Asker matlab मांगने वाला. When you reach me, gain me, nothing remains to be gained. That is why the whole chapter. ये ज्ञात्वा नेह भूयोन्यत ज्ञातव्यम अवशिष्यते. नहीं. That is the whole shloka of this one. The whole Gita is to, the 7th chapter is that having known which everything is known and gained, that is the knowledge Bhagavan is giving. So little intricate, little subtle. दो तीन बार सुनो आपको समझ में आता है. The simple thing is what? Because our vasanas, we have a lot of desires. That desire in general and in particular takes away all our wisdom. Then the wisdom is lost. We behave as if an ignorant person doing surrender to those points where the desire is fulfilled. In the bargain, it becomes a habit. Finally, you don't never worship the main God, never worship the God for the main thing. The God main is missed, thing main is missed. The other things which are not main, not God, we are lost in that. That's the shloka's meaning. Thank you. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Kamai Stai Stairhata Jnana Prapadyante Devata Tam Tam Niyamamasthaya Prakrutya Niyata Swaya. Bhaja Govindam Shloka. Shatrau Mitre Putre Bandhau Ma Kuru Yatnam Vigraha Sandhau Sarvasminna Vipashyatmanam Sarvatro Veda Jnanam. Common sense thought, the mind's mischief of whatever I say is right, whatever I do is right, whatever I think is right. Should be changed by giving chance to everyone to speak out, whether it is family circle, friends or relations, everywhere. Then listen from them and see what is finally good for the whole project. Neither say it is you are right or it is right. It is right because it is right. Because right stands on its own feet. It doesn't need a person's opinion. सत्य अपने आप के पाँव पे खड़ा होता है और किसी की जरूरत नहीं है. सो सत्य करो, जो करेक्ट है वो करो, ऐसा मत कहो कि जो मैं कहता हूँ वही करेक्ट। 14 भज गोविंदम, शत्रु मित्र पुत्र बंधु के प्रति कोई भी संधि विग्रह मत करो। सी द लॉर्ड इन एवरीवन, नेवर अलो द भेद अज्ञानम, सी द सेल्फ इन एवरीवन। द टू टाइप्स ऑफ टू वेज ऑफ सीइंग द सेल्फ वी एक्सप्लेन। लिसन, कि ये सारे बातें ना कोई किताब से पढ़ने से तुरंत समझ में नहीं आते। Unless you listen for 10, 20 years, you listen, then you become qualified to study independently. And if you say I can't take out 1 hour every day, then you will never learn the things. You will be continuing to be ignorant only. Anytime you want to become wise, you have to give time and you will listen only. Why delay? जब डॉक्टर कहता है सर्जरी करना है, या पोस्टपोन करते रहो तो डिसीज बढ़ेगा, तुरंत कराओ। In the same way, never say I can't attend class. You must attend, you must listen, you must note the points, then you add the wisdom to yourself and practice it and get benefit. For this only purpose we have come as a human. All our professions and relations should help this, not obstruct this. That's called correct maturity, a human maturity. If you are lost in friends and vyavahara at the cost of spirituality, then you don't know, you are immature. Then you suffer. Is your life. थैंक यू। ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांतिमाप्नुयात् शांतो मुच्चेत बंधेभ्य मुक्तश्चान्यानि विमोचेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मृतं गमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स।